Hey guys, welcome back. On today's video, I'm going to take you guys along with me and we're going to go pressure wash a manufactured home. I'm going to show you all the equipment that I'll be using. I will also leave all the links in the description if you guys are interested in anything on my trailer. Everything came from Amazon. Let's get started. So this right here is my pressure washing trailer setup. So I'm just going to explain everything real quick just so you guys are a little bit familiar with my equipment. And like I said, everything here will be left in the description if you guys are interested in any of it. Everything grand total, I think it's like $2,500 to build this. It's not very much and it's pretty decent equipment. So go check those links out. So I have here a 20-inch surface cleaner. I have an 18-inch surface cleaner. I'm using a 4-gallon per minute machine here that I built myself. You can also go to Harbor Freight. They got a pretty nice 4-gallon per minute machine. Simpson on Amazon is a pretty good machine if you don't want to build one. But I built this 4-gallon minute machine for like $600 and it's electric start, which my battery is dead today, so I won't be using the electric start. I gotta get a new battery for it. But anyways, you know, for the price, you can build your own machine. There's not much to it. It's a motor, a plate, and a pump. Okay, it's just, there's like 3 components to it. It's not very hard to build. So I will actually leave a video right up here that will take you to the engine build video where you can actually build your own pressure washer. Like I said, it's really simple to do. It's been a good pressure washer. So I actually have mine running off of an external unloader valve. This is getting pretty rusted here. So anyways, my water, when I let off the trigger of my gun, my water will actually go back to the buffer tank. The buffer tank is what my pressure washer runs off of. So pretty much I plug my garden hose in over there. It fills up this tank and then my pressure washer will run off of this tank. Inside of this tank there is a float valve. I don't know if you can see that float valve in there. So once the water reaches that float valve up there, it automatically shuts off. And then as I use the water with my pressure washer, as the water goes down, the float valve will open back up, you know, so it always just keeps this tank full. So a lot of people ask me, why do I use a pressure washer with a buffer tank, being that it's only a 4-gallon per minute? And it's because I do a lot of mobile homes, a lot of manufactured homes, and it seems like out in the area that I'm in, the wells do not keep up with 4-gallon per minute machine. I mean, it's not that much, but whatever. So I use mine with the external unloader valve. It does work, but the tank has to be elevated. Okay, it has to be gravity fed. My tank is higher than it has to be. It doesn't have to be this high, but I just built mine up that way I can store my chlorine and stuff underneath of there. Today we will be using chlorine, bleach, you know, that's your SH, sodium hypochlorite. I get mine from Pinch a Penny. Okay, right now I am completely out, so we are actually gonna go to Walmart and grab a couple containers of the pool cleaner. This is a pretty basic setup. I don't have all the fancy soft wash setups and stuff. You don't need any of that stuff just to go out and wash some houses. Unless you're doing a lot of roof washes and stuff, you don't need any of that. You just need the basic equipment here. You guys can get out there and make a lot of money. As you make money, if you want to buy all that stuff, go ahead. But I don't do roofs myself. The insurance is too expensive. The liability's too high of a risk. It's not worth it to me. If you think you can do it, by all means, get out there and make some money, man. I won't put anybody down. But you guys, all this stuff here, I have multiple videos on my channel that show how to build this, how to work everything. So I hope that those videos will help you guys out. Anyways, let's get to it. The job that I'm doing today is paying $350. It doesn't seem like very much, but it is just a manufactured home. We can usually knock out 2 or 3 of these in a day. So you have a pretty decent day doing them. But if we did like a regular house, you know, you can make a lot more money doing a house with a driveway and stuff. But it is what it is. So let's go ahead and get our garden hose rolled out, hooked up to the water, get our buffer tank filling up. Let's go make some money, guys. Let's go plug into the water. Get everything ready. So I am actually going to be using this DC twist nozzle. It's like a fan nozzle. It actually turns your pressure washer into like a soft wash machine, so we don't do any damage to the house. So So we're not going to let the pressure wash the house. We're going to let the chemicals wash the house. We're just going to rinse it off with water. So I have this set up. So I have a remote in my pocket. Whenever I need chlorine, I just push the on button. It'll turn that machine on right there. And then that will actually start sucking the chlorine out of the jug. So right here, this goes in my jug. You know what I mean? Just like that. So whenever I need it, I just push the on and off button.
So I start off by soaking the entire house. I get the house completely soaked down before I apply my chlorine. Next, I will push that button that I have in my pocket, and that will actually allow the chlorine to be fed through the hose. So now I will actually spray the chlorine on the house. I do it in a nice big fan pattern. Once the chlorine has been on between 5 and 10 minutes, I will go back and I will rinse it all back off. Remember that chlorine is very conductive when it comes to electricity. So if you're spraying around electrical outlets, make sure you tape them up. Don't get any chlorine inside the electrical outlets. Also your air conditioning unit, be careful when you're spraying around the AC unit. If you could actually shut off your air conditioning unit breaker inside the house, that's even better. You just gotta be really careful around electricity. So chlorine is also very corrosive when it comes to certain types of metals. So be careful spraying it on metal. For example, your doorknobs and especially the keyhole where you put the key in to open up your door. Don't let chlorine get inside of the keyhole because it can mess up the tumblers inside of the doorknob. So just put a piece of tape over the keyhole. Also be careful spraying chlorine directly on the front door if it's a stained door. A lot of people's front doors are a different color. You have a stain on it. You got to be careful around certain paints. And also wood decks. If your deck is stained, I would not spray chlorine on it. A little bit's alright, okay? Don't be scared to do it. You just don't want to leave it on there. If you're rinsing it off right away, you're going to be okay. There are certain applications where you can bring out some pressure. I always do the wood rails with some pressure. Just don't hit it real hard. You don't want to splinter the wood or anything. Just enough just to knock off the top layer. If it was like a really dirty wood deck or something, there are some wood products that you could use. For just a simple step stair rail like this, I just rinse it off. It makes it look a lot better. This customer here, they wanted me to clean out these pools. They were used for their ducks. So just little stuff like this, I didn't charge for it. It only took me an extra 5 minutes and you have a happy customer. And like I said, when you think that you're all done rinsing, go back and rinse one more time. Also rinse off anything green, plants and grass. Give everything a good rinse down. I'm actually using my ball valve to do the rinsing here. It works really good for this. Also for like concrete and stuff, a ball valve comes in handy. So hopefully this video helps you out if you're just starting a pressure washing business. Hopefully this will give you some encouragement. There's a lot of money to be made out there. Just make sure you guys are doing the best work that you can. Always remember to water all the plants and grass before and after the job. Throw a couple of little things in there for free that's not on your quote, just to keep a good customer. I promise you guys, if you do a good job, these customers, they will call you back every single year. So once you build up your clientele, you will have steady work year after year. So I will leave a couple of my other videos here at the end of this video. Remember to go check them out. I have complete trailer builds. I have truck builds. I show you all the different equipment, how everything works, a more closer look at things. And as always, I will leave all the links for all of my equipment down in the description. Pretty much everything on my trailer that I go out every day and make money with, it came from Amazon. If you watch my other videos, you will see me build the entire trailer. So go check it out, guys. There's a lot of good stuff on there. I really hope you guys do go with your pressure washing business. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.